Call the meeting to order and call on Councilor Brown to lead us in the pledge of allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ask the clerk to call the roll.
Councilor Brown.
Here.
Councilor Weaver.
Here.
Councilor Broughton.
Here.
Councilor Watson.
Here.
Councilor Barton.
Here.
And Mayor Lovelace.
Here.
We have a quorum for business.
Approval of the minutes of the May 14th, 2018 regular meeting.
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the minutes for May 14, 2018.
Second.
Motion by Councilor Broughton, second by Councilor Barton, to approve the minutes of the May 14th regular council meeting. Is there any discussion, any changes to be made? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries and the minutes are approved.
Next time, I want to welcome our visitors. We have several people here today that I don't normally see here, and I appreciate y'all all being here. On the agenda, I'd like to add one item, which is item, I guess, would be 6A, which would be a recognition of some students entering the military service. Are there any other additions or deletions? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. And the agenda is approved as amended. We do have several students here that are going to be joining the military, and I've asked our superintendent, Dr. Varner, to come up and say a few words, and then I'm going to say a few words, and then I'm going to ask the students to come forward for a presentation.
Thank you, Mayor and City Council. It was 1997. I just finished my time in the Marine Corps, and I was speaking at a Veterans Day assembly, and I was sharing the stage with this gentleman. He was an older gentleman, and I didn't really know a lot about him. But I got up and I did my spiel, and of course I have this great rapport with the kids, and you know it's well received. And so at the end of my speech, I turned the microphone over to this other gentleman, and it turns out that he is a prisoner of war from the Vietnam era. And I sit on stage with him and I say, wow, man, this guy, you know, he was a prisoner of war. He spent time in captivity, and I'm on the stage with him, you know. And afterwards, you know, having some mixed feelings about how do I share a spotlight with somebody like that who's made that kind of a sacrifice. And I had a chance to talk with him, and he explained to me, he said, it is about the sacrifice, but it's not really about the sacrifice. It's about the commitment that you make. When you sign up in the military, when you make the decision to join the military, you're writing a blank check. And you don't get to put what's on that check. For you, it may be that you're going to spend 4 years driving a truck. Or you may spend 4 years working on aircraft. Or you may spend 4 years humping a pack. You may spend time in captivity. And as we've just recognized on this Memorial Day weekend, you may give the ultimate sacrifice, your life. But you don't get to decide. You write that blank check, and you tell our society, our great country, you put whatever you want on that check. I'm good for it. That's what you're telling. I'm good for it. I'll cover it in full, whatever is written on that check. What a powerful thing. What a powerful commitment that you make when you make the decision to join the military, and you say, you know what, here's my blank check, and whatever you write on it, I've got it covered. I'm good for it. We just had our awards day at T.R. Miller High School, and it was nice to see all the presentations that were made, all the scholarships and awards that the students got. And these students were recognized then too. And certainly those students that were recognized are deserving, and I don't want to diminish that in any kind of way. But these students are special because they weren't just receiving a check, they were writing one, and they're good for whatever you want to put on it. And for that, I want to say thank you. It's just a tremendous honor to be here tonight to recognize the people that have made that decision to serve our great society, to keep us safe, to be part of a military that's going to protect our country. I can tell you that when I was in the military, nobody knew who I was. Nobody in a foreign country ever said, you know what, we better not mess with the United States because they got that Varner boy over there. We better leave him alone. Nobody ever said that, but let me tell you something. I was part of a team, and that team commanded the respect of every nation on this planet. That's the team you just joined. That's the team you're a part of now. You're part of a team that commands the respect of everybody in the world. What an awesome thing to be a part of. We do have a number of students here with us tonight. 7 students. Can you believe that? 7 students out of 82, almost 10% of our student body made this choice and decided to go into the military. If you will, I'm going to ask you just to stand up as I call your name out. We have Justice Bailey. Justice is going in the Navy. We have Jakiah Ellis. Jakiah has joined the Army. We have Wesley Green. Wesley has joined the Air National Guard. Sam Terry. Sam drove all the way back from Georgia today. I was able to go to Sam's Eagle Scout ceremony, 5-6 weeks ago, and he was at a camp in Georgia passing on to other young men, mentoring other young men. But he came back to be here and be part of this afternoon. Sam has joined the Air Force. We have Demarius Lucky, who has joined the Army, and we also have Ty Lett, who has joined the Army. We also have Kiera Campbell, who has joined the Army as well. What a great group we have here. Guys, I just want to tell you, I salute you. I told you on stage the other night when I was handing you the slip of paper, I appreciate the choice that you've made and the sacrifice that you're committed to. And for that, we as a society are very thankful. Mayor, I'm going to turn it over to you. Thank you for the opportunity to come and share these students with you.
Can I just have a seat now? I'll get back just a second. I'll let you know, a couple of months ago, I had the privilege, representing the city of Brewton, to go on the aircraft carrier USS Harry S. Truman. We flew on there. We spent the night. We spent a lot of time with the folks on that ship. We toured the whole ship and flew off the next day. And I've said this a number of times to the people, and we're talking about people your age, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, operating multi-million-dollar pieces of equipment, professionally, driven. I would have hired any person on that ship. I was that impressed with the people that were in the service or are in the service. And so have 7 people from T.R. Miller High School go into the service, and I hope one day if I ever get another opportunity to go on a military installation that I see y'all there, and I'm certain I'll feel the same exact way. I'm just really proud when I get to meet a serviceman. But I want to read a little proclamation first. Before the forming of our Constitution or the world's acknowledgement of the United States as a republic, there were exceptional individuals. They were men and women who willingly stepped forward to defend the ideals of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. For every city in this nation, large or small, this is a special moment. It deserves it commands recognition. It is fitting that this follows the observation of Memorial Day for those who made the ultimate sacrifice for their country. In each generation, there have been young people who proclaim service beyond self. Without their character, this nation, this state, this city would not exist as we know it. Like those we honor today, the men and women of our armed forces each made a personal pledge to a greater cause. They accepted the responsibility of defending this nation against our adversaries. They have protected us as its citizens from harm, both foreign and domestic. The individuals who stand before this assembly will represent the values of military service to our nation. They will also represent the city of Brewton as their original home base. In that regard, we proclaim that each of you shall receive a key to the city of Brewton. It is an outward and visible symbol of our appreciation to the cause you represent. No matter where your military service to the United States takes you, the support and pride of Brewton will be there. We, the people of Brewton, Alabama, thank you for your valued service to your country. I ask you to please accept these keys to your city and return to us in safety and with success. And I sign Yancey Lovelace, Mayor. If y'all would step forward, and I'll present these keys to y'all. First, we'll just take a quick picture. Move this way just a little bit. Congratulations, we really appreciate it.
You're getting some good kids. You're getting some good kids. Those are all good kids.
Congratulations. Yeah, we'll get you for your third one. Meet y'all again.
$30 years, you got them 30. Months out, 30. And maybe they come on in now. If you want to retire and get out, you won't get there. Till about 2 years. But you know, it's a great opportunity. You don't know what you know.
Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. How long you want this income? There you go.
That's good.
That's it. Time it. What's up, man? That's time, man.
They could put her down there, have cold. She could come out. So tiny.
Now, everybody is welcome to sit to the next 4 hours, but if you would prefer, this would be just as good a time if you'd like to run, but you are welcome to stay, and it's not 4 hours, but if you're welcome to stay as long as you would like. Thank you, Fred. Thank you. Thank you.
Yep, that's it.
All right, the next item first item under new business to approve the Ridgeroad Water Authority Asset Purchase Agreement, resolution number 18-0529.
May I have a motion to approve resolution number 180529?
Second. Motion by Councilor Watson, second by Councilor Weaver, to approve resolution number 18-0529. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Councilor Brown?
Yes.
Councilor Weaver?
Yes.
Councilor Broughton?
Yes.
Councilor Watson?
Yes.
Councilor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution to approve the acquisition of the Ridgeroad Water Authority is approved.
This agreement will also increase the water board by 2 persons, so I appoint a nominating committee for 2 new water board members. That's Councilor Lawrence Weaver and Councilor Joe Watson. Next is it's a public hearing resolution to consider vacating Finley Avenue. That's resolution number 18-0514.
This would be to rescind the original, because
One
we
we
made
did
a
before.
revision in the process.
Right.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'll make a motion to rescind 18-0514.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Brown, second by Counselor Broughton, to rescind resolution number 18-0514. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton?
Yes.
Counselor Watson?
Yes.
Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the resolution for the public hearing for vacating Finley Avenue is rescinded.
Next item is a corrected public hearing resolution to consider vacating Finley Avenue, resolution number 18-0529-1.
May I offer a motion to approve resolution 18-0529-1?
Second.
Motion to approve resolution 18-0529-1 by Counselor Watson, second by Counselor Broughton. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton?
Yes.
Counselor Watson?
Yes.
Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the public hearing resolution for Finley Avenue is approved.
Next item is declare several items of surplus property, old AEDs, 6-inch census turbine meter, and various furnishings as surplus property. Resolution 18-0529-2.
May I make motion to approve resolution number 18-0529-2?
Second.
Motion by Counselor Broughton, second by Counselor Barton, to approve resolution number 18-0529-2. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton?
Yes.
Counselor Watson?
Yes.
Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and the surplus resolution is approved.
Next item, we are in the process of working with a building owner to paint a new mural that has been donated to the city. This is a mural that originally was painted in the 1930s in the post office. It depicts the history of Brewton. It's men on logs taking them down the river, and this will be that same mural. Unfortunately, that mural is in the post office, either got painted over or got removed, but we fortunately do have pictures of it. So this is to approve the lease agreement, resolution number 18-0529-3.
Make a motion to approve resolution 18-0529-3.
Second.
Motion by Counselor Weaver, second by Counselor Brown, to approve resolution number 18-0529-3. Is there any discussion?
Yes, Mayor, you didn't say where the mural's going? Did you say where it was going yet, did you?
Has it got an address there?
I don't know the number.
That building
It's
would
by
be, it's
lots.
the building as you come over from East Brewton on Mildred Street. It's the building at the stoplight there, the brick building that's on the corner. I think it is
In front of Watson English Hardware, old hardware.
across from Watson English. I think it's something Treasures.
Twice the treasures.
Twice the Treasures building would be on that side. So when you come into Brewton
That's
from
what you
East
said.
Brewton, that would be one of the first things you would see.
Okay, Mayor, thank you.
Is there any further discussion? Hearing none. Counselor Brown?
Yes.
Counselor Weaver?
Yes.
Counselor Broughton?
Yes.
Counselor Watson?
Yes.
Counselor Barton?
Yes.
Motion carries, and resolution to approve the agreement, signing of the agreement for the wall mural is approved.
Are there any other comments or announcements?
No, sir.
Make the motion to adjourn.